Hello everyone and welcome to lesson 4.7. Here's our objective. I'll be able to divide fractions. Now this is going to be a really short video because it's basically the same thing we did the night before in 4.6. Instead of having whole numbers like 5 divided by 2/3, it's going to be the same lesson really, except now it's going to be a fraction. Let's say 5/7 divided by 2/3. It's going to be the same exact concept as you'll see on this next page. We just have to remember to either skip, change, flip, or multiply by the reciprocal. Okay? Same concept, so let's just do a couple problems, and we'll have a real easy night tonight. Okay, 5/6 divided by 2/3. Well, this one I'll skip, change, and flip. Okay? So 5/6, I'm going to skip it. It's become the same thing. Change, the division sign becomes multiplication. And flip, 2/3 becomes 3/2. Okay? Now 5 times 3 equals 15, and 6 times 2 equals 12. I'm left with 15/12, which is an improper fraction. I want to make it a mixed number. How many times could 12 go into 15? I'm going to have to rewrite it up here. 12 can go into 15 just one time, and 12 is 3 away from 15, 13, 14, 15. So there's 3/12 left over. Now I'm still not done. 1 3/12 is another answer, but that could be reduced because 3 and 12 both have a common factor of 3. So 3 divided by 3 equals 1, and 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So my ultimate answer is 1 and 1/4, my most reduced answer. Okay? Let's take a look at the other side. Just one more example here. 2/3 divided by 3/8. Well, I skip, change, flip on that one. This one I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal, which means the same thing. So I'm going to rewrite it below as 2/3 times 8/3, because 8/3 is the reciprocal of 3/8. I multiply it out. 2 times 8 equals 16, and 3 times that weird looking 3 over there equals 9. So I have 16/9. And once again, I have an improper fraction. So how many times can 9 go into 16? 9, 18 is too far, so only once. And 9 is 7 away from 16, so I have 1 and 7/9. And that's my final answer because 7 and 9 do not have any common factors. All right. Now, there's just a little bit of a difference here. When dividing a fraction by a whole number, you have to flip the whole number. For instance, 5/7 divided by 10, you really need to keep in mind that 10 is really 10 over 1. So when I skip, change, flip, or if I multiply by the reciprocal, 5/7 stays the same. I change my division sign to multiplication, and instead of multiplying it or dividing by 10, I'm just multiplying by 1/10. So if I do this out over here, 5 times 1 is 5, 7 times 10 is 70. Now these both have common, so I have 5/70ths, but they both have common factors of 5. 5 goes into 5 one time, 5 goes into 50 10 times, goes into 60 12 times, goes into 70 14 times. So I have 1/14 as my answer. Okay? One more example for you to look at. 8/9 divided by 4. Well, 4 is really 4 over 1, so as I rewrite this, I have 8/9 because that stays the same. That I skip that, leave it alone. I change, skip, change, and now I flip 4 over 1 to become 1/4. I'll multiply these out. 8 times 1 equals 8, and 9 times 4, let's do it out. 9, 18, 27, 36. So I have 8 over 36, and that's not my final answer because those both have common factors. Let's say we don't know what the greatest common factor is, and you just want to do 2, okay? 8 divided by 2 equals 4, and 36 divided by 2 equals 18. As I can see, they both have common factors again of 2, so I'm going to divide 4 divided by 2 equals 2, and 18 divided by 2 equals 9. So I'm left with 2 over 9, and those don't have any common factors, so that is my final answer. All right, that's enough of me talking for this evening. You just have a couple of problems to try for me. There they are. 1/4 divided by 1/2, 5/6 divided by 2/3, and 1/8 divided by 3. Keep in mind that 3 is really what? 3 over 1. So when you flip it, it's going to become 1/3. All right, good luck, and I will see you tomorrow.